Let's talk of fertility treatments, IVF, and its impact on the endometrium on an immunological platform. Fertility treatments often involve giving women hormonal medications, stimulating the ovaries, collecting eggs, and creating embryos. While this has become a routine part in IVF, scientists have long wondered whether these hormonal medications might affect the inside of the uterus, the endometrium, where a fertilized embryo tries to implant and grow. In this landmark study, they decided to answer a fundamental question. How does ovarian stimulation change the cellular and the genetic environment of the endometrium at key points of a menstrual cycle, especially around the time a normally embryo would implant? Now, the research included a group of 25 women undergoing ovarian stimulation as a part of their IVF treatment and 25 women having natural menstrual cycles. These participants had an endometrial biopsy, a biopsy of the lining taken at different points of their cycle. One of the key findings was the greatest differences happened just after ovulation, known as the peri-ovulatory period. After ovarian stimulation, the researchers observed dramatic changes in gene expression in the endometrium, along with dyssynchrony, meaning the glands of the stroma that support of the womb lining were not maturing in unison, unlike in natural cycle. This misalignment could make it harder for embryos to implant successfully, moving to an all important window of implantation when the womb is best suited to accept the embryo. The study found something particularly striking. While the overall structure and genes in the endometrium look fairly similar to those seen in a natural cycle, the population of the immune cells had shifted. Specifically, there was remarkably roughly an eightfold increase in B cells, and these are a type of white blood cells in the endometrial tissue of women who underwent ovarian stimulation. In contrast, there were fewer CD4 receptors T cells, and which practically means immune cells that play a direct part in determining whether an embryo can implant or an embryo and a pregnancy can go on normally. The clinical message is quite important. What it is saying is that while ovarian stimulation is crucial for retrieving multiple eggs, it also changes the body's natural preparation in ways science is only beginning to understand, and that's very new. The immune environment may just be as important as hormones or egg quality for success. The study suggests that transferring embryos after a natural cycle or adjusting fertility treatment protocols may help improve outcomes. It could mean either safer drugs, a smaller amount of drugs, or freezing embryos, which may help to change the outcome. But this is something which is quite new.